Hi guys, I quickly want to show you how I pick some of my trades. We missed this. I failed to drop this on the group chat yesterday. I was actually expecting higher, maybe into this zone, then just trigger from here and went down. And I slept quite early, so I would have given it anyways. So to make up for that, I want to show you guys how to pick this kind of trades. It's not a new thing, it's what you have known already, but just still want to bring it to your notice, to your site again, so that you see it again and have more understanding. Now, I normally start from daily time frame, but I don't do daily time frame every day since daily structure doesn't change quick like that, you understand? Now, you can see that from this massive drop down, we have what is it called? We have a break of structure here, right? Signaling further down, right? Now, once price broke this place, this previous low, and came down, what we are expecting price to do, we're expecting price what to trace up and continue its journey down, right? That's exactly what we are looking for until maybe a lower high is broken. Then we'll start to change our bias. But for now, we are looking for sell on daily time frame. As you can see, we have this little this huge demand zone, supply zone here, right? This it came down. This is like a buy to sell candle. Buy to sell. You all know what buy to sell is now. Buy to sell. This whole buy to sell is your supply zone. You understand? So that's what we have here. We have price was moving down, then we have buy to sell, right? So that gave us supply zone. You understand? That gave us a supply zone. Then we broke that zone. We broke that zone here and we came down, pulled back into that supply zone for continuation. So in the process of this pullback, in as far this high was not broken, we are expecting nothing but a continuation. We'll be expecting a reversal if this supply zone was invalidated. Let me use box. Let's say we have a box around this supply zone like this, right? So until this supply zone is invalidated, we are still looking for what? For continuation of shorts. Now our targets will be this point. That's here. That will be our target, provided that this high was not broken, right? So in as far this last supply zone was not broken, our target will still be here. That's like 17k plus. That's what the overall target will be. When this one is taken, then we'll reverse again, targeting to protect this place or take the new lows. I don't know. Let me explain that again. If price should come and break this low now, that means the target has complete. Now the next expectation we'll be waiting for is either price break these points, you understand, or protect it. If price break this point upward, then we'll be thinking of reversal. The price may be reversing to uptrend. But if it failed to break this point, right, and instead it reverse maybe somewhere close to it, or you just weak it, that's specifically just weak it and go down and start going down, something like this. The next target will be this point. So the next thing we'll be expecting is for price to go and break here for a new low, then reverse again until it has enough strength to break the lower high. We'll be expecting more down. So immediately break a lower high. This will be our new lower high now, right? If it breaks it, then it start going down. We expect now that this place will be protected and it will just do something like this and target it, then resume uptrend. You understand? So in this case, we see that 17k is the target, 17,566 is the target. All right. But this is daily time frame. We cannot trade from this. This is just for us to have an idea of the entire market movement. So if you go to 4 hours time frame now, drop down to 4 hours time frame, you'll see more details. You go into 4 hours time frame, see this our supply zone on daily time frame, right? So we can refine it to something like this. This is another supply zone because we have buy to sell, right? That's supply zone. If it is sell to buy, then it will be demand zone, right? So we have another supply zone, which is this guy here. So we know that on 4 hours time frame, this push up has to break this place above before we start thinking of what or buy at all. Or else you are a scalper, you are scalping 5 minutes, 10 minutes, then you don't really need all this high time frame. You can start the analysis from even 15 minutes. Then you go down to 1 minute, 5 minutes to find your entry. Okay, so price push up and we push into this 4 hours supply, right? Then it started retracing. Now, if price should break this retracement now, could mean that price is trying to load more strengths so that it will be able to break here. So that it will be able to what? To break here. That's what this reversal may mean. That's trying to do a buy, a sell to buy. If it was able to successfully do a sell to buy and the buy broke this high, then probably we'll be looking forward for reversal, then continuation of buy trend. But what did he do? He did not break here, failed to break it. He even failed to break this point. He even failed to break this point. Had he been moving up, broke this point now, then we'll be thinking that we want to start getting lows because that's already protected one low and target high. You understand? So we can move if you move up, break this point, then we'll be looking for that. But it didn't do that. It did what we call SFP. There's something called SFP. We call it swing failure pattern. It is swing failure pattern here. So meaning that there are a lot of buying selling pressure above here that force price to reject at this point. I think the price take moves up. I think the price move up and break here. Then what we'll be expecting is something like this. Right? Then to break this, if this push up actually break, let's say this 4 hour supply zone, right? Then we'll be expecting this to be our new protected zone or to be used as liquidity to mitigate into this zone, into this demand zone that we have here, right? But since that did not happen, personally, we're expecting more down movement price action. Now, after you have gotten your bias very clear on higher time frame, you can go to lower time frame and look for your entry. Okay, it's all right. Let's take, for example, this first entry I gave 2 days ago. I gave this particular entry 2 days ago, this first one, right? And I dropped it on the group. Some people traded it, some people did not. So from here now, having seen this rejection here, showing you that basically price is not moving up anymore. And if you are checking this this good trend up, this trend upward, right? Substructure upward here, you will see something very, very interesting. See that it was also creating high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, right? Higher low, lower high, then it break this last higher low, right? No, we have higher high here, higher low, higher high. So this was the last higher high, higher low, right? Breaking it give us a what? 4 hours a bearish coach, signaling the end of this push up. So from here, that's why I started looking for shorts. So going to 15 minutes time frame. Go to 15 minutes time frame now. You will see that after this, okay, let me just go back to 4 hours first and label that place. I'm becoming poor at labeling charts because I just see it when I open my chart. I don't need to label. Well, I don't label. I don't advise to do that. Just a way of really tuned my eyes and my memory to always remember and catch it. Right. Remember, this is the last low we had, last higher low we had in this 4 hours time frame. Let me just draw in one line. This is the last higher low we had, and that's our what 4 hours change of character downward for this move, this push up starting from here like this. I hope that's clear. Change of character. All right. So we have a change of character there. So if you put 15 minutes time from now, you already know that since we have already changed character, we have already changed character from here, and price kept going down. You know that this move down is not the true move down. It's just it's just like this move down is just is the pro trend that then we are expecting the retracement so that we can continue. You understand? We have higher probability that this 15 minutes high here is going to get detected. Price will hardly break it. So now it's a matter of where are we going to enter from. Now that's where you now start employing your POI entry strategy flow chart that I got you. If you look at it very well, you see that this is the one that completed almost all the points on that POI selection flow chart, because number one, it broke structure. As you can see, it's on 15 minutes time frame. It broke structure. Then this red candle fully engulfed this. As you can see, it engulfed it, and everything is just in line. Go and check flow chart conditions. You see that everything is in line. So that's why I picked here. I wanted to pick discounts before, but I just decided that I don't want to miss that chance because I saw that place would be an hot kick. So I don't want to miss it at all. That's why I did not use discounts. So some people may decide to use discounts like this and put their entry in the middle, somewhere like this. Right? So that's how I got my first entry. And that went perfectly well. If I had used discounts, I would have not, you see, I would have not gotten the entry, but thank God I did not use that middle. Right? So now let's see. So it went perfectly well as you all saw it, right? Then this was supposed to be my first take profits here, the break of this low, right? I want to show you how I choose the second trade. Then you'll see that we have, since we have had this break, right? This is a buy to sell move. So you can see buy to sell move. That's this whole buy to sell is now a supply range. It's like a supply range like this from shade to shade. It's like a supply range. So you are expecting price to come back into here and you look for more shorts, right? But price did not do that. Instead, price created a new buy to sell zone here. So you can see this is a new buy to sell zone, buy to sell zone here, right? So in between here, you look for another short. Mistake I made yesterday was I was expecting price to use this as a liquidity. I was expecting that price will use this as a liquidity for inducement into this zone. This way I wanted to short from, but I was wrong, which is not bad. I'm a human being, can be wrong. So this created a new what? Sell, buy to sell. That's a new supply zone. So inside here, we will be looking for shorts. So what was price doing? price was just floating around and created a new range here. I really messed up yesterday. We shouldn't miss this shot at all. I actually placed it. My friend placed it because my friend asked my logins to my trading view, so he sees my charts. He actually placed it, but I just literally put small amounts on this supply zone. On this supply zone, just more money, but I was expecting to load more shots high here, which didn't happen. But it's nothing. I'm just doing this video so that next time somebody will also see it as it's happening. It's not a big deal. There's no big deal there. It's just you understanding how price move, right? There's no big deal at all. Anybody can do this. Anybody can do this. It doesn't have to be me, you know. But I'll keep trying my best till everyone gets the concept and we can all flow together. So now this is it dropped down out of this buy to sell, as you can see. Drop down out of this buy to sell. The buy to sell is actually this guy here. Drop out of this buy to sell, created another one, drop out again, created another one, but it could not drop below it, below this new one. It even drop below it, but it's just a weak follow through. All right, so that's why I was expecting all this to be used as liquidity for the higher prices, like all this like this to be used as liquidity, then price to move up, come and react to this. But it didn't do that. Instead, use this as liquidity. You all know the concept of liquidity. Use this here as liquidity. And it induced this. And instead, induce this. That's the extreme of that demand supply zone, as you can see. So we induce this liquidity here, then tap into this point, which is the extreme part of this buy to sell move, right? That's exactly what price does. Sorry. Then it went up, tap into it, as you can see. Then it started going down massively to where we are now. So I hope I hope you guys will enjoy, grab one or two from this video. Normally, this is supposed to be your TP1 if you're taking this kind of trade. Then after this low was taken, you move your stop loss to entry. You can decide to trail your You can decide to trail your stop loss. Your stop loss in profits. Trail stop means that if price move down, if it break, it's creating a new buy to sell here. So if it breaks it, you bring your stop loss above around here. If you create another one, you bring your stop loss above it. That's how you be trading it until it takes out your stop loss in profit. All right, this is all I have for you guys today, this morning. I hope you enjoy it. Thanks for your time.